where we can put it on a higher pedestal this way, and we are able to compete.
Did you see them play? Who was on mobile?
Against Bofuakwa this weekend.
How? So now they now who?
Oh, they actually did.
Generally, they now who? We don't play.
As far as
last is the minuses.
Okay, so
team play.
So team played. Their build up, and I don't know if because I know more the first half they were
Silver 98.3 FM.
Actually, not a little bit. They were really sloppy, and I told them.
I'm to pass it.
And I said,
pass a co-opponent.
Boom, boom, and they were hoping said they would take it on the run. But second half, the kudos to the coach. He spoke to them. I didn't have a chance to go into the room because I didn't think it was right to go into the dressing room. Yeah, because my first day, I barely know anybody over there. But whatever the coach did, they came second half and they were swinging. So balls on the ground. You see, said they had a system of play. Possess the ball, move it wide, cut it in, runs from strikers and everything. So going into the first half, they were down 1-0. Second half, they bossed the whole game, got a goal to make it 1-1. And I think in the last minute of the game, they had a 2v1, and I think the guy just had to turn and shoot, but he wanted it on his best foot. I think he's left or right or whatever, and he wanted it on the actual
Silver 98.3
another side of the modern game also be also na 2 in your head. Who for na 2 in your head, my papa kun shoot to left, shoot to right. They be ana me come am for say modern game no din chain first year no mo ya dey master 34 no were far better than N4. Now say it 100 times. Because na na crowd phone YouTube also. Who person who share name my phone so. That time papa ko hu pele we. Ko video ko nya we. Ko hear Barcelona we. Ko hear why na ko hear we. And now bet man that them now share buy me go to my bonu was rewind was bet 20,000 na waba. That time no ko hear we. No problem. It is na that time no mutimi e bomb my stadium here match there man na neyi. Almost assets na nipa 200 crowns me my stadium. It tells you something.
Yeah.
You get my point.
Yeah.
Cause until I was here to be build it now. You buy. Yeah. And I did about come who Ghana say a bit by shooting. Shooting a problem. Shooting. Kotoko problem with shooting.
Silver 98.3
Even Black Star was problem with shooting. And I 9 ball one. I say the problem I couldn't send. I remember one of one of the best in the world. Kudus. Then I left and was a born on my left why a problem. I never quite asked someone and dear dangerous spy. I said, the 92 in your head. As someone I call left to wait to me, I shoot to a barrier to be shoot. That's a difference. That's how I very true. By enough one like a hand and a home doing on the until saying how we infuse the American into team who say, going forward, no more free shape and no man lacking a start filling in because Ghana football, no, yeah, as a new slow kaka.
Yeah, I think say the all kind of right now, no, everything's on the internet, right? So whatever you're whatever type of play you're building with your team, no, you can easily go on the internet and
what saw your school for Ronaldinho? What watch Ronaldinho? 2 hours.
Access to it.
That time papa ko poku nti ko here pele video ba ko eba Ghana nipa e pa hwe be 100 e be pass e ba be do so the tape no krati na phone no ya na o person hwe Ronaldinho ko YouTube be 1 hour na o hwe ne sa ne 9 touches nti na oba na untimi mu a na ka tell me say wo nani no ya de chen papa kwa na ya de chen poku nti am no nya adwen da because wo the opportunities are wo no enye omun that time no GTV na o hwe that TV3 crime GTV nko anu so kwabna bo ba oyi sports highlights e bi oyi Tottenham for goals be 5 minutes we are that's it for the week. How difficult are they with those guys?
Yeah, and also I think back then the laws of the game has changed to suit for the players. Back then on there buga like
and so first no so papa komo time no say defender possible my goalkeeper to be chin straight. Opokunti mo time no. And to better pass my keeper 20 times, but actually 500 times. Into na dense striker be go. And if now ball my keeper on to mention into we are smart attacker. Ball no goalkeepers also corner be no new ball no ajiase. But how many of your strikers are ball goalkeeper house on the make ko try and in the 9 crab can. How many of them there are? And that one a lot to learn.
They do.
You know They say muna future generation. It's una memo pressure. You have to say perform the much but una mobile. Saying abisi issues sadi we into young ones no mobile because we need to move our team up there. Maybe say one day me use bia Kotoko na wo mana for materials and Accra House of Folk. Any bia Barcelona a ball Accra and some more ball Spain. But for us to get to that level now see a ball on the coast.
Yeah. So and again, like these days, no boys need they want to go overseas because they see all the figures that go for your approach on peso ways. So maintaining them here to build upon anything now is going to be hard because
Silver 98.3 FM.
When you're so you're only 15 years, right? So you need to build. So if we are saying they need to build that, then we need to have the proper plans, training plans in place to help them build. Because boys need audio mokwa obi oya ade wa hapa no okodu ha oni coaches na ka so almost say the technique akaka ball no do onimbo but only technique and desire. So and we can do that here, right? Whether it's us as Ghanaians going and learning and coming back and teaching the boys here, or we have a partnership program where we invite the top coaches here and they do sessions with the boys to teach them here. This way, they can go directly into the teams and play. And for the ones that want to stay here, they can also stay and play because they have the technique and everything to make them successful, right?
Very, very important. I mean, that's all because it would once again depend on people like you. Some will be because with you, we have more access to the outside world because most we hear a lot for Accra folk, right?
Yes.
Wherever he is, most open has open rainbow colors.
Rainbow.
Until the Kakabre has. I'm sure Pokunti your that team program. And you was Pokunti because none of them for Pani. Uncle.
Yeah, me uncle.
And to be sure about now, because until you never be a uncle team.
I think
with the training aspect, me hear me because you see, I tell them American and I got to go for palm coach and row. Meaning, no more cause more problem with techniques in the almost probably to push on my further. Maybe who are there one with Kotoko. Farm up Ogum there, but if you say problem here more than Ogum. Because the problem, the biggest mistake I got to is after such a problem now, Omuku guy. We will say, oh, the big boy say,
98.3 FM.
That was the biggest mistake I got to go for. Born, they don't see a jai because he protest. But now, say training, because we are sportsman, you see that here. So, be how you be out, you walk every day from Doom to Tech.
Right.
Now, you now jai 2 by 3 weeks now, start here. You see how it looks like.
Right.
So, we are training and now jai now Babaka. And yeah, boys say, Mobo or camp. Now, jai 3 weeks. You know what they can do?
Oh, yeah.
So only be I'm for a parent to our girlfriend or that is what is happening to Kotoko now. Into Kotoko players, no. Because time no more constructed that they were at the peak. Now they were doing very well. But on the did not drop into Amasi, Obusha match cross on Shakrana. Mikano de Kwako na Sunday recover a problem. And to know, it takes us to a technical side of things. No?
Right.
Yeah, check coaches know what to do, how to do their conditioning. Then I will advise you on it because
Silver,
very, very critical.
98.3 FM.
Yeah, my instructors in Bimran come back church. Upgrade and crofonibi.
Yeah.
Because Okra team, now penny catcher say, say mobile bill. Because they protest here. Oh, technical man should be able to tell the penny, say, penny, baby, I had man be do. Yeah, mobile bill as in league. But say enkwani jai training and jam some kofi am be back na be share 20 now say wo technical man ultimi hu na ka champion for no one hu an kan chairman kola na ko ye de mo e man ne abeda na asem na Kotoko players nyina as obi anya de but ye nyina nim say na be very good but sa de make na ma problem na ba.
Yeah, I think definitely the technical team and the management need to have a very good working relationship, right? Yes, the management employs the technical team. That's understood. But the technical team also own that part of the I'll say it's a business, right? The technical team owns that part of the business, right? So
Silver 98.3 FM.
Like when somebody works for somebody, yeah, like to me in expressing a home. Because when you say can be but if you go into like other parts of the world, it's never the case, because even before they bring these technical people in, they know they have a reputation of who they are bringing in and what they are bringing into the team. And see, they always have a cordial relationship and always support them, right? So to the case, an example, they all kind of I don't know what happened at Kotoko. I wasn't there, but I'm hoping they have a good relationship with Oguma. Say even if coach suggested, say okay, problem is, it's impacted us all, but I still think that we need to do some slight training on the side, and this is closed door to the away from the fans.
Exactly.
No
Silver,
media, nothing.
98.3 FM.
Whilst we get ready for whatever happens next. If nothing happens next, well, nothing happens, but the players will stay fit. That's their job, right? And see, they needed to, and that's for all the teams in general. Right? I think say Obia pose 0, right?
Yeah, the problem, they are not the other teams, no. Hey, training. Kotoko enyasa problem.
Okay, pause, right.
Kotoko, they are some bricky omu. Emma Funu and crown on that voice, no. To me, at the point, I'm catching Madame for Funu, and I say, actually, it looks like I see a giant players, no do, like into the open space, no do. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like a year now, they need some. Who the US now? How they keep their basketball crowd? You look at how they keep their teams. At that time, Kobe Bryant, money, who ever. Oh, they mention no, who go Shanway, Lakers, who go share Lakers, who go Shanway. I'm mobile assignment. Be a 10 minutes show. Almost. Myself, but not public. Muna be a year now. More about 3 hours, 4 hours. Now, oh, they mention
Silver.
Be a girl, be crap a player. Be Muna, Apako, Satina. You won't. There's a whole lot.
I mean, there's guest appearance for those people too, but usually in Ebia, or more promotive Ebia, they'll probably take about 2 or 3 of their star players, come to the function, highly protected, promote whatever product or whatever they're doing, and once they are done, security whips them away and they're gone. So to your point, they will never be like in the open like that. With their properties that need to be protected, and I think we could do a little bit better.
Because you're a business guy, you know. Some of these guys, Kotoko players, maybe you $2,000 will be $5,000, $8,000. So you train you 1 year training or month, so just $8,000. And I be you're on contract, be a 1 year, 2 years, blah 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 blah. Or management of the unit. You need to minimum say organize a workshop. Be I'm on move because 1 year exposure nama omunina nanka. Not only on your team, woman, for a house and club, but 1 year exposure and catchally. If you open it up for eyes, yeah, or hanky baby in Amananka.
Okay. Silver, 98.3
FM. That seems my preference. Penny for the management, no, they should come and listen. Because you're born and this first now, management of it, no. I don't know more scientific to say.
True, very true.
O building who 1 week, I maybe I want to go do building who 2 weeks, I maybe I want to go do. O building who 3 weeks, they go do maybe 4 weeks. Now just 2 4 weeks, and someone they sign back and buy Baby do see. One day, channel. Also, so there be a muka timer.
Yeah.
Basketball, quarterbacks, you're saying,
American football.
So free, I have no more by anymore. Your time or move. Or crowding about you saw the 5 seconds and 6 seconds, they will do as Abba. I had no, like I said,
yeah.
Into your advice on it because so times in a nutshell. What do you want to tell Ghanaians about football? There was some management in the
No, I think that like the mission there because if they go
as the material was
but
also points
yeah, but at the end of the day I think there needs to be a very
Silver 98.3 FM.
The players need to really invest in their craft, right? And the way they do that is really putting in time and doing extra work so that they are able to improve. For coaches, continue to educate themselves because that's the only way to do it, right? Like if you become a cake, so you need to continue to educate yourself, and the teams and the owners really need to invest in the coaches too, right? Because once you sign them and you have them for 2 years or whatever contract that you have, if you don't invest in them for 2 years, you probably go through some struggles, right? So whatever help that the coaches can be given, let's not just see say my employee Mitrianica and so there's no need to invest in them. Let's continue to invest in them. So I talked about the players, I've talked about the coaches, and for the management, let's continue to have that doctor-nurse relationship, right? Like I have a very good relationship
98.3 FM.
People that work for us, right? In Africa, the parents say we're their boss or background will be at it because on the we need to get that thing out of our mind. Let's work all cordially, and I think we'll get the best. If the bosses are there for the technical team and the players are, and they have a very cordial working relationship where being who will be said, or you're two above or below, I think we'll get the best out of everybody.
That is good to hear. And a pleasant mindset, maybe so Saba go for issue, but there are no focal points. Now, made drama home. You say Drew Point Bia, not security, some more camp. Now, Drew Point Bia say, like tough match, be banana security money pan visitors in Ma. No money security for the Kuzari and a moment for the moment. With the visitors, super bedroom, Chabia, local gate, immediate moment free on corner like. Concentration or more in quotes, more outside external animals too much. Girlfriend, boyfriend, madam fool.
Silver 98.3 FM.
My friends say how they do things over there. Now you see a we no conditioning no. A comma will be a Kotoko house will be a Ghana for players. They want to play in Barcelona. They want to play in Arsenal. But who near discipline? Arsenal for. But that's one thing I mean. The Arsenal, Barcelona. Ude humbo bokusi nyamieni ubebo unyati emfa unimbo no papa ba emfa because adwene no otiase man say I na work am na otwe girlfriend na wo I na one more season anyway na fa girlfriend 500 what you mention as time I wo no bo fa girlfriend to be bo ubo we 5,000 girlfriends and go fa but time now wo no dollar eko. It's also too for the near bring $1 or the record of it's near pump coach. Scanish, but got team now at the moment. Your Congo foam, your Sudan for Sudan to about Mojanico, your Guinea foam, your way. They are all taking dollars there. Now, who camp? Now, Ghana Voga Cramon, now, Moma, any big gates, not girlfriend, and right side. Now, yes, I home to any blah blah blah. Now,
oh, yeah, the Obayana
FM. A real team to me car. Not team lose enough for pressure and every time for so. Mindset, players.
Yeah. So my mindset has to be very is key, right? But the sad part is, until we start respecting our own and ourselves here, it's always going to be difficult to fix our problem here. Because they make us these same players, are when they get the chance to go overseas, they don't do those things because over there, the laws are working, and they know okay, they're probably getting paid X amount of money. Into so much deviated from anything that they are doing. A couple of things can happen. Either they cancel they can cancel their contract for insubordination or whatever like that, and they lose a lot of money, right? So there's certain things that
Silver 98.3 FM.
It compels them to stay within those boundaries of being, stay within those boundaries of not deviating from what is expected of them. But I say, ohune say, or your miyonku bibini na we there, make me a PA, make me a security ni and say. Be a gate, because me bought Kotokwana. And I'm a condo Guinness, I'm a condo club in the Mamicha club, I'm Cocha Guinness. But when you know, say, so they know they definitely know what's right and what's wrong, but they choose the opposite because they know, say, hi if you hire Ghana, mena ubia baberemi intimate me ademipe. And so the mindset needs to change, right? Because I've seen them do it overseas and they know what to do and they do the right things. But when they come here, they don't do that, right? Some of the system is lags, right? There's too much loopholes in there where there's no accountability, I think. So until we start holding ourselves accountables, right? Starting
Silver,
from
98.3
FM all
FM.
the way down to the last person, and we stay disciplined. When we do these things, they see it and they have no room to deviate from what is being expected of them. But if they see the laughs from top coming down, then they feel entitled, said they can also go about doing that, right? So I think that we need to lead by example and continue to coach them.
Thanks so much. And has former chairman say they took me and United States but Ghana say oh yeah.
And say at Diaspora, I'm able to do both because I know it's virtual, really. Like all fans across the globe, you know, because of we talked about technology. Yeah, but that is a big ask to come to Ghana to run the club. So I would say for now, not yet, but who knows in the future if it comes up. Why not? Why not?
Okay, but so far I'll sign out.
Silver 98.3 FM.
Ghana clubs.
No, just Haas. Inti Haas supporters area. Make us say overseas in no.
Sign out again.
I mean we are on a WhatsApp platform. We have monthly meetings. We have a week. The executives sometimes have a couple of meetings a week, and it's all brainstorming. That's what we're doing.
And you send some money to them.
If we have to, donations and stuff like that, just to give the team some morale to play. To play.
Buy them jerseys, the football boots, and everything.
We do. Like one of our chapters in UK, Premier Chapter 180, has done a few donations to the female. We keep talking about the males, but House of Oak has like the Oaks FC too. We have some female teams. House Ladies. I said House Ladies, Oaks FC. So they made some donations to them, some soccer boots and bibs and stuff like that, female supplies and everything like that. So
excellent.
That's what we do, and it's all geared towards
Silver 98.3 FM.
Say right? So ROS, Oaks FC has the main team, everything like that. We try to support as much as we can.
Thanks so much. When you say Waba Ghana, dear Jay, I wish say every time I phone call, but time me other segment because we are royalty or some more treatment. Into the major, I mean, you say, oh, adapt is into the major or more macano. Now I also not the Dakaraka to us. We wish you well. Nana Nyantakyi. Papa Kumuni Papa Kumasa Sanegotoko, former captain baby Konyame Atunis Afreno. Newafa said that anyway. Now, incidentally, United States no so air ball, Jumana Biano, support to Ghana football, or Boa Crahas of Football, or Boa Wamana, 4 Mighty Royals, any other guys. And I know the Ocean football money improve your game, no. And I know my home education and pay. And Tia Dasipi, Nana Nyantakyi. And God bless you. Keep coming. And be show so and all the best. Why?
Thank you very much.
Of course, I'm a chairman, madam. Chairman, you are madam. I know what you all the best. All right.